So just gotta recapture the camera.
Which, I mean, hey, it kind of works.
And we are live. It's back up. It's
Yep.
back up.
All right. So we just gotta turn the
I can
camera.
tell it's back in the camera. We're live.
Yep. We just gotta turn on the cameras, and
Yep.
we'll be there.
And we back. All right. So, Ben is, is there still.
Why aren't we showing up?
Well, he's kind of got the thing there. So, yeah, we are back. We're live. I kind of see everything going.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Some technical difficulties.
Of course.
I mean, but then again, seriously, Rome was not built in a day. Friends, Roman countrymen.
This is what. This is why.
All Aiden's fault. So basically,
This
let's
is
go
why
back
we need
to
more.
Hashtag Aiden.
This is why we need more
Hashtag
viewers, so we
and-
can get more money, so we can get better internet, so we can get better everything.
All right, so actually, I'm not going to go ahead and take the time out.
Spectrum.
So we kind of did, and it was a good thing we definitely were able to take the time out here. But basically, with this, I kind of want to announce, basically with everybody that is here and watching. All right. So, hey, it's Stream 2. I mean, right? Yeah, the sequel. But yes, so what we are going to start doing in each of the
Excuse me, Aiden.
Yeah, in each of the podcasts,
Tyler, calm your tits right now.
Going forward.
Let him speak.
Let him cook. I gotta turn on my virtual camera for that part anyway. Actually, I don't even need to. Like, I'll just, kind of like, we'll kind of hide that. We'll just, okay. And that focuses more on you guys.
Turn on your actual camera.
Well, anyway. So, what we're gonna do with each of the timeouts. With each of the timeouts, I'm going to put a movie reference in everywhere. I'm gonna have at least 3 movie references per stream for us. Anybody who gets all 3 of them, that is not myself, Tyler, Ben, or Cobra, you will win. If you get all 3, you can feed the bear.
Well,
Wonderful, wonderful cast. Basically, he is my giveaway bear. I do giveaways at the end of the month for, basically different things on my gamer stream. But we're going to move on from that to our Tankman this time. It's time to rev them up, boys! Yeah. Let's go!
Tankman, of course, will be sponsored
Ricky, you gonna turn on your camera?
What?
You gonna turn on your camera?
Oh, are you actually doing yours live stream?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, you're live? Okay, I thought you were just in here instead of doing yours. That's why I turned off my virtual cam on the together. So I was like, okay, why do I need to do it when it's like, okay, Ben's not live. I didn't know you were live, so I was like, okay, I kind of so there we go, we're back on that. So anyway, so we're back on the Tankman.
Tankman sponsored by Duke Cannon Supply Company because, let's face it, these 5 Tankmen need to hit the showers.
Yep. These guys are, as the movie reference says, the price is wrong, bitch.
I'll fix it, Aiden. I work out there.
And also a quick reminder, our affiliate link is in our Spotify bio.
Yep. Basically the links are in our Spotify bio for our Tankman.
Check out the Duke Cannon stuff. Check out.
I think Duke Cannon has a sale right now. Buy 3 get 3 free.
So it's a great.
Oh, Cobra's like
for Black Friday. And
try out Trophy Game. This is a great fragrance, by the way.
It's a great smelling. Trophy Games. Trophy Games, good. I have Frothy the Beer Man, which is one of my favorites. The beer soap is awesome. It smells great.
And again, this is a big ass bar of soap.
And get yourself a holiday.
Don't drop it.
Get yourself some holiday soap.
Yep. Yeah, they got
it literally says big ass bar.
Yep. They have the beers. They have your brews.
All right.
You're not in prison. You don't need to drop.
So here we go.
Anyway, let's take Ben.
Ben. You know how it is. Give me them 5. Ben, without dying. Number 5!
Number 5.
Ooh,
Number 5.
The Giants.
Giants. Number 4!
Washington.
All right, 3.
Say it. Say it.
Number
say
3.
it. I don't know what to say it.
Number
What'd you
3,
say?
The Falcons.
Right. Number 2.
Falcons.
Number 2.
Number 2. It's getting tough because I don't have a thing in front of me. I'm trying to do this by memory. Give me the Cardinals.
Number 1.
Okay.
Jets. Jets.
The Giants are at the top. Woo!
Cobra! Cobra!
Cobra.
Cobra!
They're number 5.
Number 5!
Number 5.
The Washington Commanders.
Number 5.
Number 4!
Derp. Derpity derp.
Okay.
Derp, derp. The Giants.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Skull.
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2. The Seattle Sea. Oh, no. It's the Steelers.
Alright.
The Seattle Seamen.
Number 1.
Number
It's
uno.
the Jets. Pulling a TWA on their season.
Number
Number
Tyler.
5.
Number 5.
For me.
Wow.
Wow.
That was rough.
Number 5. New England Patriots.
That was
Number
the
4. Chicago Bears.
Ooh.
Number 3. Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Number 2. Carolina Panthers. And number 1, Green Bay Packers.
That was,
Even though they won a game. Alright.
that was a
Yeah, that football, man.
surprise explosion. No offense, Jim.
Man, that just blew my mind. Just saying.
You-
Alright.
Ricky,
Hey,
Who wants to count me down?
Why
I
this is
will.
why
I
they
got
call me
him.
the
I got him.
Alright.
I got him.
Cobra, you got me? Alright.
Number 5.
Number 5! No Chargers, no.
They're ass. I'm sorry, Sam.
I got the symbol of excellence, baby. Number
Symbol of
4.
excellence up for these suckers. Number 4. Gotta go with the Gulf Jets.
Right. Yep.
Number 3.
Really? You're
Chicago
talking about
Bears.
Wow.
The Bears.
Number 2.
The Bears.
The
Bears.
The Arizona Cardinals.
And number 1.
Ohio State University.
Number 16 in your programs. Number
JEP
1 in
Jets.
your hearts.
I'm kidding.
The New England Patriots.
Oh.
The stank tank
Ricky,
for the Patriots.
that was such a Thanksgiving treat.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Remember what I said last year?
so Green Bay has
I
not
agree.
been good offensively this year.
Aaron Rodgers is the upcoming.
Aaron Rodgers is Brett Favre 2.0.
Aaron Rodgers is Brett Favre 2.0 confirmed.
All right,
2.0.
so we go from our tankman to your holla at ya boy. All right, basically, holla at your boy.
Holla at
They
ya
are
boy.
the player of the week. So basically, Ben, who is our player of the week? Who got the fantasy team to win? Who filled that stat sheet just right? And basically, who brought your wife home by 10 o'clock from her entanglement?
May be confused with.
He lost it.
He's
He
done.
may be confused as being the nephew or uncle or niece or whoever. Of
He's
Danny
going with
DeVito,
He's going
but
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy
Ben, that bus
baby.
is waiting.
Yep. Yeah,
You fucker, you stole mine.
Tommy.
You stole mine, you ass.
Tommy DeVito.
To be fair, he's jumping away from
I'm
us.
the homer here, you
Yeah,
fucking dick.
Tyler. Remember, he's got to get away from Sammy Sachs. He's got to get away.
So, Cobra, who is your highlight your boy?
Okay, I'll get
My
it.
holler at your boy is a return to form. It's Josh Allen.
All right, Tyler, holla at your boy.
I'll give him. I respect the hell out of that. My holler at you boys from the same team that Tommy DeVito plays for, Saquon Barkley.
Before his
All
knee
right.
eventually blows out again.
So, my
Shut the fuck.
holla at your boy. Ben has a wonderful hard-on for him.
Sorry, guys. It's PG-13, but come on.
Yep.
No,
We
we're
are,
man.
we are live, and we are. Well, I was gonna say we're hard. Wait,
No,
we're
not. No.
we're soft R.
Yeah.
So not nothing
We're not
hard in
currently
this
hard.
place.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're not.
about
Yeah,
you.
we're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
He's not.
We're not
Sam,
Huckleberry
Sam. No,
Finn.
he's not.
Up. No, Trevor Lawrence is my holla at your boy.
Ah!
Now,
I respect
because
that.
we do not have, a special guest or
Ben,
anything like that, if we have anybody,
PG-13, Ben.
Nah, he wants a Trevor Lawrence Washington Commanders jersey.
no. So, chat, if Josh is here, if
Actually,
any of our friends
I
are
couldn't
here,
make a jersey that says that.
Tyler, if there's anybody in your chat that likes, football, I am opening the chat lines right now for the chat. Holla at your boy. Give me a guy. Give me guy.
come on,
holla
what
at
do you
your
guys
boy.
got?
What do you got?
I don't even know if anybody's in my chat. Is anybody in my chat, Billy?
And we're singing No Cubs, no.
Don't know.
Oh,
All right.
Josh is going.
Josh is CD Lamb. I like that.
I need my.
I like that.
I respect that.
Definitely. We go ahead.
C.D. Lamb. I respect that.
All right. CD Lamb.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam.
And
Sam, that was the
I
trash
don't
man.
understand my stream 'cause
Eat
I
garbage.
Tyler,
my
do you
tablet
have
back to
any
my phone.
in your chat? Going once.
No, but my girlfriend did say before she logged off, her holler at your boy is Josh Allen too, as well.
Okay, fair enough.
One second.
All right.
It's in my
So basically, the Holla at Your Boy
She says Josh Allen.
nominees are going to be
She's a
available
Bills
in
fan,
the
too.
poll.
In the poll on our Spotify.
on our Spotify, that you can go ahead and basically vote on them. And while they do that,
So
I'm
we're
just
done
gonna-
to holler at your boy.
Yep, I'm gonna go over to Spotify and kind of see who we actually rated as Holla at Your Boy from from our last week. So basically, we'll go ahead and look
A week
at
ago.
that. All right, so
Once
Chat.
again,
So last week, I was going to say, how was the stream last week? Is there anything we can improve on?
yeah, fair. Well,
I
I'm sure
would-
we can cover that shit at halftime.
I was
You know what? I'm gonna. I have a little bit. I have to relieve a little pressure. I'll be right back. I gotta get the Browns. as usual.
Okay, so
fair enough.
all right, so.
Okay.
Basically, your holla at your boy from last week was CD Lamb. CD Lamb got that. Holla at your boy for last week. Alright, so yeah, the sound volume wise, I mean, that will definitely get fixed. I mean, we definitely have to kind of get more in terms of like sound balancing. Definitely works. But yes, so basically we are going to work on
We definitely
week
need some
12.
type of mix amp.
Yep,
Definitely
pretty
need
much.
some type of mix amp.
But looking ahead to week 12, which team has the most to lose this week?
As we present our All the Pressure segment.
All the pressure.
Dun, 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 dun,
Putting down
dun,
on me.
dun, dun, dun,
Under
dun,
pressure.
dun, 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 dun,
Alright.
dun, 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 don't sue us.
I mean, to be fair, acapellaing our shit is not able to copyright.
Yep.
But anyway, Ben. Ben. Okay. Which team is under the most pressure this week? To perform. What do you think?
Washington.
At Washington? All
Let's
right.
do it,
Thank you,
guys.
Ben. All right. Cobra?
Washington, if they look like fools against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day,
I mean, we might see Rivera get fired.
Yeah. Easily the most to lose this week is the Bills.
I mean, fair. Yeah, they gotta definitely keep in touch with Miami. They're definitely the hardest leg of the schedule.
Yep.
They have the third hardest schedule to go through the rest of the way. And the Eagles right now are just, there's nothing really stopping them.
Although I will say this, they still look sloppy.
The Eagles? Yeah.
That's the only downside I could say about the Eagles' dominance is that they don't look dominating. They look sloppy. That's all I can say about it.
The Chiefs last night in the second half looked very, very sloppy. Just in general. What's going on, Jack? Welcome.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs, they just were unable
Browns
to
won the
put
Super Bowl.
on the pressure.
No, they're not winning. They never win.
For me, the team that is under the most pressure, is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. They collapsed. They collapsed against the Eagles. They had a 17-7 lead, and the Eagles put up 14 unanswered. The Chiefs were unable to move the ball except for that one series where Kelsey fumbled it away in the red zone. It was just
the Eagles defense, dude.
They are nice. I mean, I love it.
That Eagles defense, man.
And a lot of people they will say whatever they want about brotherly shove, tush push, whatever you want to call
Ass blast.
The thing about it is, Jalen Hurts, he is doing it with his legs. All right, welcome Evan. Welcome to the stream. But so all Aiden's fault. Yep, I'm playing. Hey, it works. Yeah, I know who you guys are, and I love having you guys here. You guys are amazing. But definitely Kansas City right now is the team that most to lose right now. Definitely momentum is easy to slip away right now.
Must say something.
Yes.
I must say something though.
God damn it.
Yes. What you got?
I saw Tech Nine last weekend, and he sang Red Nation, and oh my God, that was.
All right, Ben. Let's focus back.
Yeah,
all right, which player?
That must be some dank shit, man.
So
now,
real hey, Josh, have a wonderful night.
Yep.
Thank you for coming in.
Who's the pressure?
Yep.
All right, so basically, which player needs to perform this week? Who is under the most pressure to perform?
Who's up? Who's up, Ricky?
Ben is for the player.
Under pressure.
Yep.
Give us a player.
Player wise, Herbert.
Justin Herbert. I mean,
I agree there.
Yeah, the Chargers, their season is almost. They are almost on life support.
He hasn't before. Herbert hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
And for me,
Zach Wilson's not even starting, Evan.
Yeah, it's Tommy
cooked.
Boyle moving forward. So
he's
he is definitely pressure cooked right now.
Yep.
All right, Cobra.
For me, I've kind of alluded to this earlier with all the bad nicknames. but I'm going Sam Howell, aka Fat Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I know I sound like a broken record because
Pretty much.
I'm shitting on Sam Howell a lot, but he deserves it. Like, seriously.
There were so many turnovers for the Commanders against the
Yeah.
Giants. It was
Sam
basically
Howell does
they
deserve it,
they gave
They gave the Giants to win. Yeah, you sack a quarterback for 9 sacks and you don't reward your defense like that. Yeah, you deserve to be shit on.
No.
Fuck you. You know.
That
All right, Tyler.
anyway. So my player who needs to perform, I'm gonna have to say this. My player that has to perform has to be Kenny Pickett.
Kitten
Yeah.
Mittens.
Yep.
Kitten Mittens.
I think he'll do better under Matt without Matt Canada, but Kenny Pickett, I mean, he has been since he joined the league.
He needs to show it.
Yeah.
He's
The Steelers need to perform and
Yes,
go to
he
the
needs
Super
to show
Bowl.
up.
Yeah.
The Steelers need to go to the Super Bowl because we are entitled.
I mean,
fucks.
honestly, who's their only But the thing is if they lose Kenny Pickett, who's their really option after that?
Mitch
They
Trubisky.
screw up.
Yeah,
They will
Mr.
go. They
Biscuits.
will go back to Mr. Biscuits. He came over from Buffalo to back up.
Mitch
Yeah.
Trubisky is solid.
Maybe. Yeah, at
Okay.
times. It's basically risky business.
But I honestly
with
think Kenny
Mr.
Pickett
Biscuits.
I think
But yeah,
Mr.
like
Biscuits.
I definitely think the Steelers definitely have the most players under the most pressure. I'm gonna say Najee Harris is the player that's on the most stress to perform.
that's also
I will
a
add
good
an
one.
honorable mention to this as well, Ricky.
I mean, I was gonna say Jalen Warren.
Dave Davis.
Dave Davis is pretty much done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't-
Shakir has shown up.
Yeah, Shakir showed up. Gabe Davis wasn't even targeted last game. He is somebody that is not.
He's gonna fall down to depth chart.
He's not rosterable on
Buffalo.
fantasy
No.
football.
No, in fact, it
guy-
saved me in a fantasy football league.
Yeah, I agree.
Gabe.
I agree with the
Yeah. Now, is there a coach that may get
They have a
fired
weak-
this week?
Weak wide receiver core.
So, coach to be fired this
I
week.
have a couple.
One!
Ben, go ahead.
One. Ben, do you see anybody getting fired this week or being deserving of being
One.
fired this
I
week?
know. One.
One.
We're going for one.
Rivera
We're going
deserves to be fired.
on Rivera.
Ron Rivera. Cobra? Anybody?
Brandon
Rivera.
Staley.
Tyler?
Fucker, you stole my asshat. Okay. The person who I think might be fired this week.
You didn't say
Ooh,
Xerxes.
toss-up
It's
between
fine.
A couple of them actually. I'm debating because you took one of mine.
One.
Give me one.
One.
I look up his name.
Xerxes.
One half.
Xerxes. Third.
So while you're looking him up, I think the coach with the most pressure
Pete
There-
Carroll. Pete Carroll.
Oh, Pete Carroll.
Are you
No,
Are you gonna say
I
Tampa's?
Pete Carroll.
no,
Frank Reich?
no. The coach that I think has
No, Sean
the
Payton's
most
up there too, but I'm
need
sticking
to
with
perform,
Pete Carroll.
even though he won last week. Matt LaFleur. All right, I'm sorry. Green Bay, the way they are
Ooh,
right
Matt
now.
LaFleur, that's a good one.
You know,
That's a good
I
one.
definitely see them, going.
They have a
Huh? But yes. So we're gonna go from under pressure, and it is definitely halftime.
Yeah,
So,
it's the
basically,
halftime
show.
show.
That,
Do.
So, basically, yeah, this would have been nice and
Candy!
pretty and things like that. But yes,
like a 5 minute
my
break.
thoughts on the Chiefs wide receiver core. They're definitely not locked in with Mahomes. It is absolutely the Travis Kelce show, and everybody else is just backup dancers. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, these are with the I only know of one.
They
well,
have
with the
Kadarius
exception of
Toney.
Kadarius Toney, you probably shouldn't have a job right now. There's
Kadarius Toney.
There's Juju Smith-Schuster.
He's on New England.
Oh, Juju's on New England
Kadarius
now.
Toney shouldn't even have a job. He's
Yeah.
ass.
I thought he was back on the Chiefs.
No. Well, Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, Juju's on New England. Yeah.
Yeah. Mecole Hardman got traded back from the Jets to
Nope, they traded up in the
Kansas City.
offseason.
I mean, honestly, Mecole Hardman was great. He was the reason why that Kansas City was able to trade away Tyreek Hill because they thought he was going to go ahead and flourish.
And make
Obviously,
that next step.
did not
No.
happen. Kadarius Toney, they thought he was a wonderful prospect, when they traded for him from the Giants, and obviously he shit the bed there.
Yeah.
Sky Moore kind of degraded a little bit from last year. Rashee Rice right now is the best of the wide receiver core in Kansas City. Valdez Scandling is not going to be there next season. I see them in the off season bringing in somebody that a veteran presence. I mean, hell, this might be where Gabe Davis of the Buffalo Bills go and gets himself a resurgence in his career. That's kind of my opinion on that.
Don't think it was to.
Davis
I do think he rebounds his career, but not with the Chiefs.
Well,
I think he goes like somewhere
we
like.
will go.
But we will get to that
in a
at the
couple
I
end
of
of
personally
weeks.
think it's like somewhere like.
Pittsburgh.
I mean, it's just Pittsburgh.
All right.
Yeah. So
So what do you guys want to talk about while it's on halftime? Besides that.
We're almost done.
we're actually almost done on halftime.
Chat,
I
you
just
know
wanted to
what
get caught up on
questions-
chat,
Yeah,
especially with
I
I
that.
got a rant.
Fuck! Got a rant.
I
Fuck!
got a rant.
Go ahead, Ben. Mountain Dew Code
I
Red
bought,
is one of the
this
best.
is the
I need it.
sixth Mountain Dew I've bought that's marked with Xbox stuff. And got a
And it's
freaking
invalid.
code underneath the cap.
Oh,
Oh!
That's six
Party
bottles of
foul.
Mountain Dew
There you go,
bought with
Aiden.
no codes
Drink,
on the
man.
back- on the bottom of them.
Hey,
Drake.
Ricky. Drake, man.
Drake,
man.
Cobra's grabbing me a drink. Ben, drink!
Ew.
Drink, motherfucker! I'll wait on my drink to come back.
What am I drinking?
Just
What am I
drink.
drinking?
Are we doing alcoholic drinks next?
I mean,
I got
Ricky, are
Jaeger
we
in
doing
the
alcoholic drinks next week?
if you, said next week.
No, I'll be for real. Do we doing alcoholic drinks next week?
Well, I was gonna say we can do it Saturday. You know,
I mean, we each
you
take
guys
a shot
need
for whatever.
touchdown, goal, slide, home run, the
That
halftime
actually is not a-
interception, offside play to half the
We
last
could do
game.
it Saturday.
I love my Sam. Yeah, I mean,
So, chat.
we can always, we
So,
can
chat,
always.
what do you think? You two, anybody who were Yeah. So I got a question for chat. So
Okay.
what do you think the idea of us each taking a shot every time somebody says drink bet, like during the halftime?
Whoa! Like seriously, I definitely have to kill them cooldowns on there because right now they can hit a lot of drink mans, and Sam will absolutely show that. Like you guys will be dead.
I was like,
Sam is
Kid, I'm
evil
looking-
like that.
It's not gonna lie.
Oh.
My Sam
leave
will
that
fuck
down.
your day up, sir. That would be worth it
I was
just to
saying.
change the points on it. Yeah, and she's like, yes. She has.
Oh shit, she has 21 points.
Yeah,
for
seriously, Sam
Make it
is
like
my
1,000. Make it like
absolute
1,000.
#1 fan. She
You
is.
guys see my Jaeger I have?
She has.
Please fucking no.
She's my girlfriend. She,
Or-
basically
or
she's
every-
here every stream.
Or have
What?
a sticker saying make it better. than I hit it.
Anywho.
But halftime is over. It's time for for us to do better than the Chicago
But
Bears.
not for.
More than
Please
Eberflus.
I have some. I have.
Got
Thank.
See?
Thank. Thank you.
Drink.
Thank you, Sam.
Drink.
I don't have the alcohol, unfortunately, right now.
So, anywho, on that time,
Should I drink this?
I have.
our
Okay,
bu-
I got Pepsi.
this is our
I
Week
got
12
Pepsi.
bold predictions brought to you by Bulletproof Coffee.
I got Pepsi.
Wait,
Okay, Sam.
Alright, so definitely cool it. We gotta actually get through the show.
we got a show to do. God damn it!
I'm
Okay,
ignoring
week
Drink
12, let's
Man. So, but anyway, week
I
12.
got Tostino's pizza rolls to eat, man.
Nice. But week 12, games and bold predictions, basically brought to you by the people at Bulletproof Coffee. The link is in our Spotify bio. But yes. So this week, there are no teams on bye. Everybody is playing this week. There are 16 games. All right. There are 3 upcoming on Thursday for Thanksgiving Day. There is 1 on Friday for Black Friday. You know,
wait,
6,
Black Friday?
Yep.
Speaking of Black Friday, head to Fanatics.com. They're gonna have a Black Friday sale, especially on your favorite team here.
And Fanatics, not only
Let
do
me,
they have
check.
NFL promotion
Let me
stuff,
check
they
the
have
other
any sports you want. They even have wrestling gear if your
Yeah.
person, you know, that you're getting it for
They'll
loves
help-
wrestling, you know, with
They'll
professional
help
wrestling.
you root
gets
for
you,
basketball.
you know, basketball.
They
You
also-
get you an LA Knight shirt, you know, yeah.
Yeah!
They also have an area where they also have.
Hey, Leo, let Ben talk.
Let him cook.
They have another fans and Star Wars fans.
hmm
So
They
it's
don't
not
just have
just
sports.
it's
They do have
others.
NASCAR. They have F1. They have drag racing. They have
Yeah, they have
WRC. They
what-
have
almost
dirt bike racing. All sorts of Fanatic gear you can get. Think of.
almost whatever
They have
fandom you can
Ds,
go
shirts,
ahead
Yep.
for.
So once
all
again,
sorts of even racing gloves.
go to Fanatics.com. Our link is in our Spotify bio. Support the channel.
So, basically, or you know,
And
All right,
Bulletproof
Ben,
Coffee
what's your
is having
bold prediction
30%
for
off site-wide.
Can Ricky host a show?
Bulletproof Coffee has
It's
a
so
Black
weird
Friday
seeing
sale.
8-2 on Detroit Lions.
yeah,
All right, there you have it.
Anyway, Ben,
that
what do
is
you got?
definitely a sight to
Bulletproof
see.
Hey,
Coffee
hey,
Black
hey,
Friday
hey.
sale.
Tyler, once again, let
30
Ricky host a damn show.
Fuck. But anyway, the first
You're
game
no fun. Damn it.
the first game of Week 12, y'all sons of bitches. Yes. Yeah,
Tanner!
What is going on, Tanner? But yes, the Green Bay Packers, who are 4-6, versus the Detroit Lions in
Hey,
Detroit.
Tanner.
Detroit is favored by 7.5. Basically, how we do our bold predictions, brought to you by Bulletproof Coffee, is basically we'll go from each of us, Ben, Cobra, Tyler, and myself. We will say what we think the outcome is going to be, and then we give them the bold. Yeah, so, Ben, what is your bold, baby?
Yo,
Give me that bold and that
My
Green Bay
bold?
Packers versus the Detroit
the
Lions.
Green Bay Packers or the Lions? I'm going with the Lions. The Lions are gonna whoop that Green Bay Packers like Swiss cheese on a Wisconsin breeze.
Woo! All right, what's your bold prediction?
Let's get the W
Ooh, okay.
to the Lions.
All right, and what's your bold?
Let's go with Jared Goff, 400 yards. He's gonna throw 4 touchdowns.
And is he going to throw 3 interceptions like he did last game?
Jared
That is
Goff,
his bold, I think.
400 yards, 4 touchdowns.
All right,
No, 4 touchdowns, 400 yards.
4. Yeah, the Axel stay here. Yeah, as Wisconsin is taking on Minnesota. So rivals week, like teams like that will, basically drop the letter on the helmet of or the logo. Like Ohio State will drop the M for Michigan. Definitely things like that, and they will not talk with an M. All right, so Cobra, what's give me that bold?
So I have Detroit winning,
Bob.
but they're not covering the spread. Because, and I have reasons. I am not...
Y'all fucking high.
I'm not fucking high. Because the Detroit Lions almost lost to the Bears. The Bears!
The Bears are a better offensive team than the Packers have been recently.
I understand that, but also the Packers did beat the Chargers. You know, but I'm saying that the Packers will cover the spread against the Lions. They will not. The Packers will not win, but the Lions will. Bold prediction is that both quarterbacks will have 8. Well, basically
Combined.
Yeah, combined. Yeah, combined.
I'm about to say 8 interceptions between 2 guys doing 8 interceptions.
No, it's
basically holla at your boy.
It's going to be an 8 combined interceptions between Jordan Love and Jared Goff.
Holla.
All right. So Tyler, give me that bold, baby.
Oh. I'm going to say who's going to win. Obviously, it's going to be Detroit Lions. I'm going to say it's going to be a lot closer than we think. Because honestly, you never know. It's the
Y'all
Packers.
fucking high.
Their ass.
We have legit reason.
They play good against good teams.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it's going to be a high-scoring game, 34-28. And I'm going to say Jared Goff's both quarterbacks are combined for 900 yards passing.
That's Tyler. That is Tyler, our cocaine-eating co-host for you.
I'm just saying.
His name might as well be Hotel Soap.
Damn. But no. So.
I mean,
But yeah. So yeah. What's your player bold, man?
He did say it.
I didn't hear it because we were all on cocaine.
Well, Ricky was.
I play it bold?
Yeah, you did. You said that both quarterbacks are going to throw for a combined 900 yards.
Ricky, it's your turn.
It's yours.
All right. So basically, Detroit, I say is going to win by 2 scores. It's going to be rather easy. The Green Bay Packers are not going to. They're not going to do well at all. Amon-Ra, I think, is going to go for 200 yards and 2 scores. And we will possibly actually find out who the backup quarterback in Green Bay is, as Jordan Love will be benched for ineptitude.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So now,
now we have the Cowboys
and the Commanders
versus the Cowgirls. But once again, we can do that shout out. All right, but yes, Ben, Commanders versus Cowboys. The Cowboys are slated to win by 10.5. Wow, that's fucked. Wow.
Ben is just laughing too hard.
Sorry, I had to do that. Was funny.
Oh yeah, I gotta fix that while we're going ahead and getting that taken care of.
After this game, I'm gonna probably flush this hat down the toilet. Then I'm gonna take it back out of the toilet, and then I'm gonna take it outside. I'm gonna get a shovel. I'm gonna dig a deep hole. Make sure nobody can dig it up. And then thousands of years from now, when they build something else on this land, they're gonna be like, "What is this ancient artifact?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, that was that loser team, the Washington Commies." Yeah.
I will send you that shirt of the Washington L's.
They're gonna fucking lose, and they're gonna fucking lose 27-0. They're gonna get shut out. Fuck the fucking Washington Commies.
My guy,
This is my
I am glad you're abandoning
Washington
ship.
Redskins, okay?
Wow, this fuck. crazy. Cobra?
Look, it's obvious that Ben is having a Washington Redacted fix. I'm aware of that. But give me the Cowboys on this one. End the action. I'm taking the 10.5 point spread. This is going to be a Dak Prescott, CD Lamb type of game, as Dak and CD Lamb throw a 3 touchdown connection.
Nope.
And Sam Howell's going to be flat on his ass, because that is going to be a 10-sack game by the Dallas defense, and the majority of them by Micah Parsons.
I have the detectives. Tyler, go ahead.
You guys are gonna think I'm on mess when
We
I
already think that.
You're already on meth.
I think it's gonna be. I honestly think this. I think fair enough.
He can't get it. He can't get it out of his head.
Anyway, I'm taking the Cowboys. So I'm taking the Cowboys, so no more correct right there.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a lot closer game.
Okay.
Even though Sam Howell's going to be sacked probably like 23 times.
Sammy Sacks! Sammy
Dallas
Sammy Sacks!
But Sam Howell's going to have 140 yards passing with two touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Fat Baker Mayfield.
And
gotcha.
Dak Prescott's going to throw for over 400 yards with 3 touchdowns.
You ready for this?
Head to Cheesecake Factory. Fat Baker Mayfield.
You ready for this?
Come on, Ricky.
You ready for this? So, Dallas is going to cover the spread. They're going to beat the Commanders. The Commanders could not do anything against the Giants, let alone what they're going to do against the Cowboys. So, my bold prediction is the Ron Bland is going to break the single season pick 6 record this week. He's already tied for it. But he is going to do it not once, but twice. I am calling 2 pick 6s from one guy.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Absolutely. If you're going to be bold, yeah, holla at your boy. And I'll put Deron Bland as my holla at your boy nominee if that happens. Next, we have the night game on Thanksgiving as the San Francisco 49ers go into Seattle, who are having some questions right now about who the hell they are. The San Francisco 49ers are favored to win by 6.5 points over those Seattle Seahawks. So, Ben, give me the ball.
Give me Brock Purdy. Hook it up with CMC. They're going to have an all-purpose total yards together. 650 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Fuck Pete Carroll. Fuck Geno Smith. And fuck Seattle and everything else around it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, bro!
Yes, dude. Come
on. I have the 49ers in this one. And I'm
We all have 40.
Yes, yeah. Because the Seattle Seahawks are not the Legion of Boom. This ain't no Beastquake. No, that sound you hear is not the sound of an earthquake. No, that's the sound of a fart in the wind. Because that's all the Seahawks are gonna do. Bold prediction is the Seattle Seahawks offense is not gonna have 100 net yards until the 4th.
Tyler?
I kind of dig that.
Yep. Okay.
I have the San Francisco 49ers beating the Seahawks. That's no surprise. I'm going to say Brock Purdy's going to have 400 plus yards passing, 5 touchdowns, and Christian McCaffrey's going to have 2 touchdowns.
All right.
And 150 yards rushing.
Right.
And plus, Drew Lock. It depends on if Drew Lock's starting. He's going to throw. He's going to throw for 2 touchdowns, 150. DK Metcalf's going to have 10 catches for 80 yards.
Okay. So, Ricky.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
can't pin it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
I agree with Tanner there.
I am going the opposite on that one. That yeah, there's going to be a 49ers wide receiver that goes for 40 fantasy points, but it's not going to be Brandon Ayuk.
Oh shit! Hide your chains! Hide your chains! Shit!
It's gonna be Deebo Samuel.
It's going to be Deebo.
It's gonna be
Deebo, hide your fucking chains because Deebo is going to do 4 touchdowns total, 2 on the ground. They are gonna jet sweep and get that shit. All right, yeah,
and speaking of Friday.
Now this game, basically, you just better just be shopping instead of watching this game, because I'm really surprised that this game didn't have the big spread as the Miami Dolphins go into the Meadowlands and they basically go against the floundering Jets that basically split as the Tim Boyle led New York Jets take on the Miami Dolphins.
Live insert 9/11 joke.
No.
No, God.
No.
Damn it.
No. Bad. I mean, you won't get canceled on my end, but you'll get canceled on your end.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gotta happen. But no, so yeah, give me a bold prediction, Ben, on the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are going to win. The Dolphins are going to beat the Jets. What, are you kidding me? Come on now. Yeah, no. The Dolphins are definitely going to beat the Jets. The Jets have no chance. It's a sinking ship now. You just might as well just put Caitlyn Jenner in there and start her. I mean, jeez, you get better results then. Zach Wilson might actually pay attention too. Actually,
Maybe.
That's not a bad idea. Let's get Caitlyn Jenner out there on the field, and maybe Zach Wilson will pay attention. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
What you got, Cobra?
I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill is gonna go off. He's gonna get 200 yards. He's gonna get 3 touchdowns.
I definitely have the Dolphins here, but this is what I'm gonna say. This is gonna be a little bit interesting, and that is the Dolphins' rushing attack is going to be epic. Raheem Mostert.
Mostert
is going to wreck shit on the New York Jets. And all I gotta say is, Robert Saleh, Xerxes, seat's getting a little bit hot. You're on the hot seat after this.
Tyler.
Maybe I want to check our returns. I was saying, there's a little hot seat. Sorry, bud. I got Miami kicking the living shit out of the New York Jets. I actually say they're going to put up 70 against the Jets.
Yep. I'll say that.
With Tua throwing 6 touchdowns and 500 yards.
What bold?
Tuna took a little.
You want bold?
Well, the Jets definitely flying first class.
There you go.
Tyreek Hill's going to have 200. Tyreek Hill's going to. Tyreek's going to have 200 yards and 4 touchdowns.
So you remember
the model's going to have
that one game a few years ago before Mostert went to Miami when he was with the 49ers, and he had about 200 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns?
Second verse, same as the first, Ricky.
Pretty much. I am going to go bold and say that Raheem Mostert is going to break the single game rushing record.
Second verse, same as the first.
Friday.
Now look at that plane as I put it in a hearse.
Record.
Going to take it down. And who was that that has it? Was it Adrian Peterson, or is it still like Jamal Lewis that holds that record? All right, so basically, from that, kind of taking the time out and going ahead with our second movie references. It's like, stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball, Danny. The ball. All right, so first reference for anyone that missed it is The Price is Wrong, bitch.
Price is Wrong, bitch was Happy Gilmore.
It was what? Tyler, what'd you say? Okay. Yeah, Peterson.
It was Adrian Peterson.
Okay. All right, so basically, this game actually has been flexed. As this is the first week of the flex schedule. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts have been flexed to 4:05 instead of 1 o'clock.
Okay.
The Indianapolis Colts are favored by 2.5 points. So Ben, go ahead and give me that board, baby.
Give me those Colts. The Buccaneers are on a downcline.
Downcline.
Colts definitely Minshew mania. He's gonna get 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Cobra.
I'm picking the Buccaneers. And here's my bold prediction. A touchdown will not be scored until late. It's going to be nothing but nothing but field goals, especially those delivered by Nick Folk. Put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum!
Wow, man, what the hell? You and Adonis. You and Adonis. Alright, so, Tyler, go ahead and give me your bowl.
What about Nick Foles?
Nick Folk!
So what's the... I'm going with Tampa Bay.
To be fair, I think Nick Folk's a fucking tight.
And I honestly think it's going to be no big score. I agree with the no big score until the second half. I think both teams are going to struggle in the first half, get nothing, and I think both teams are combined for over 1,100 yards in the second half.
So, full prediction time with this. Basically, I think this is going to be the mid game. This is a game of mid. My bold prediction, though, is going to be Mike Evans. 3 scores, Mike Evans.
By famous Cheesecake Factory connoisseur, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, the Colts just released Shaq Leonard.
Shaquille O'Neal, guys.
Buffalo does need maybe somebody that can go
6 hours ago.
Yeah. But yeah, so I see Tampa Bay winning against the Colts.
Wait. Here, I did see his salary though. I did see his salary. Whoever picks him up is due on the hook for $6 million per year for next 3 years.
He can restructure that shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So now,
speaking of the mid game of the week, welcome to Tank Bowl 2. Yeah, tank time, baby! As we have the New England Patriots favored over the New York Giants by 2.5 points.
As they head into Jersey.
Yep. So
Hoboken, New Jersey.
They're both the New Jersey teams are playing in Jersey this week. So
living here in Jersey.
All right. So Ben, what do you think about this?
They're playing in Foxborough.
Are they?
That was a shave.
As we come into Sunday Rumble.
All right.
They're in Foxborough.
We got Tom Brady and Eli
They're in
Manning
Foxborough,
against each other. And I got the turducken in the oven.
Oh, he's doing a Madden impersonation. Fuck.
Wait a minute, hold on. Well, what year is this, guys?
Probably just violent cocaine, man.
No, wait, they're in New Jersey, so.
They're in Hoboken!
They're in New Jersey, guys.
All right. I was right.
Both Giants and Jets are home this weekend.
I'm gonna give this to the Giants. The Giants are throwing a roll. I see them beating the Patriots.
The
I
Patriots
see
are favored.
Yeah.
That's literally what
I
he's
see
put
Danny
in.
DeVito.
That's literally
Tommy
what he
DeVito.
put in the
For
corner of the
300 yards.
screen.
Yo, you guys, what the fuck, guys?
Follow along, Tyler. Fuck.
Oh.
Anywho, I have
I
the.
see Danny DeVito
Danny DeVito. Oh no.
passing for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Cobra.
Look, okay. This, even though I ate some of the sub is still bigger than Danny DeVito.
Oh. Cobra.
That
But
is
you,
now.
you can't support Danny DeVito and not go to Jersey Mike's.
I mean, hey.
Jeez. I've got
Not
the
my way.
I have got the sentient derps on this one. Bold prediction is Danny DeVito is gonna carve up the New England Patriots and then just throw him right into the stands because he's a trash man. He's garbage.
Right. Tyler.
300 yards for Tommy DeVito.
You know what
Do I
he's gonna
wanna be
do,
a whole-
Cobra?
As much as I want to.
Like,
You know what he's gonna do, Cobra? He's gonna make it, and he's gonna do one of those what is it called? The little
Okay.
stuffing and turkey and the cranberry.
Everybody
sauce.
says
He's
the
gonna
Giants
make
are the
that.
underdog in this. But
Stop
I think
with the
Giants
po'
are better
boys!
overall team because of this
Stop
guy.
with the po' boy.
But
Fuck.
the Giants,
You're going with the Giants, Tyler.
I'm a homeboy. I'm not a big chip on my Giants. Anyway, the Giants are winning. They're going to put up 31 points against the Patriots. Tommy DeVito is going to have 3 touchdowns again. Saquon Barkley is going to rush for over 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Darius Slayton's going to have 80 yards and a touchdown.
and there we go! I was waiting for something to be like, alright, Tyler, it's time for your drug test. But yes, Darius Slayton, that is the kicker there. Alright, so basically, for me, yes, it is going to be the Giants beating the Patriots for this one. It is definitely Saquon Barkley. But the bold prediction on this one is that neither team is going to score more than 17 points. It is going to be 17-7, the Giants.
Ooh.
Oh! I think we'll skip this game.
Or-
You motherfucker! You better not skip on my Steelers! 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 Steelers got Super Bowl! We fired back Canada! Steelers! Steelers, you motherfuckers!
All
Man,
right.
you better answer the goddamn question! Steelers! You better eat my primates!
All right. So the Steelers and the
Fuck you, Aiden!
I'm sorry for sound. Sound.
Oh man, that was great. But yeah, the Steelers are favored by
Steelers!
the Bengals are without Joe Burrow for the rest of the season. Ben, bold prediction. What do you see about this game? A few moments later.
Unfortunately, as much as I would love to see the Bengals win, I don't think they're going to win. I definitely see the Steelers winning. So, give me the Steelers. Give me picket fences with 300 yards,
Right.
2
So
touchdowns, 1 interception. Is picket fences playing?
Yep. Cobra. We'll
I see
skip
that.
him.
I don't even
You
I'm talking about
motherfucker, you
Pickett.
better not
Pickett-
skip me!
Pickett's playing
Because
Kenny,
guess
right?
what? It's Steeler bullshit back again! Kenny Pickett! Hands smaller than everyone, but bigger than his cock! As Kenny Pickett throws for over 300 yards, Najee Harris runs for over 200 on the kitties that go now!
Quick
It's for
field,
Matthews, motherfucker, because
Correct.
Steelers Super Bowl!
Like my
Steelers
quick field.
Super Bowl! Steelers Super Bowl! Steelers!
There. There.
My Steelers!
Sucks. All right. So Tyler, go ahead.
I have Cincinnati winning.
And just like that, I have to grab
I have
the cup.
Cincinnati winning only because, first off, it's the Steelers.
They're not open, dude.
Either way,
fill the
Which
cup.
cup are you
Fill the
grabbing
cup.
this time?
All right. So yeah. So
I don't have to go pee. I have Cincinnati winning, but it's gonna be a good game, honestly.
I doubt that. Honestly, I think this is one of the worst games on the slate. You know,
I don't have really. I personally don't think it's gonna be I don't have any bold predictions, honestly.
Tyler, fill it.
I don't want to say my bold predictions. I'm good.
All right. So I have the Steelers winning this, and it's going to be on the legs of the defense. I see J.J. Watt getting 4 sacks in this.
Stellar football. Stellar football.
I also see Jalen Warren taking over for Najee Harris.
Stellar football.
What?
Stellar football.
What'd I say?
You said JJ did play.
Did I say JJ?
Yep.
Either way, you know, JJ is going to be like,
JJ.
I'll get the helmet back on, and I'll fucking do it. 4 sacks.
Yeah.
Is my audio late for you guys?
He's going to get the helmet back on. No offense to Mason Rudolph.
Oof. Alright, Cobra, take it away. Alright, we'll skip this one. We'll skip this one.
Yeah, I think we should. Anyone have the Panthers? You're smoking grass. Next!
I mean, anyone watching this game is probably smoking grass.
That'd probably be Billy and Tyler and Kevin.
Probably Billy and Kevin. But yeah, like the Carolina Panthers 1-9 versus the Tennessee Titans, who are 3-7. Yeah, definitely that's why timeout. But yeah, ad break. But the Titans are favored by 3.5. Does anybody really see anything about going on in this game?
No. Next.
I mean, Ben, Tyler, anything?
Can we skip?
I think all of us are consensus. Titans are winning.
No, I'm being seriously. Skip. Nobody cares.
Yep. It's like nobody
Panthers
cares.
are winning.
Skip.
But this one, I think this one's going to be more interesting.
Get on this fucking bus now.
This one is going to be more interesting as the Jacksonville Jaguars head into Houston to face the Texans. Ben, sing us a song sing us your hype song about how much you are riding on Trevor Lawrence Johnson.
Dear Slim, I wrote, but you still ain't calling.
Oh Trevor. However.
Yeah,
Trevor, how must I love you so much? It's this long golden lock hair. I'll just love it so much.
Ben, calm that shit down. You can't touch yourself in public.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aiden.
Yeah, you need to hide that bottle.
Anyway.
You need to hide that bottle of lotion real
I'm
quick.
having fun with Aiden. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cobra.
Okay. I have the Texans winning that.
Oh man.
I like waxing. I like rubbing my thighs with it.
But yeah, I have the Texans winning.
Honestly, this is probably going to be the best game of the day.
Can I fucking speak? This is definitely going to be the best game of the week. Especially with the spread margin this thin. Texans are winning. This is going to be a lot of mistakes by Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is throwing for 4 interceptions, fumbles. And C.J. Stroud, once again, becomes C.J. Stroud. 5 touchdowns.
Tyler?
Honestly, I think this game's going to come down to overtime.
Okay.
I think this game's going to come down to overtime.
So this game's going to
It's going to be
overtime.
34-28. It's going to be 34-28 Jaguars. It's going to be an offensive show in the second half. I think it's going to take the first half to warm up. Second half, it's going to be an insane show. Travis Etienne's going to rush for 150 yards and have 2 touchdowns. Trevor's going to have 4 touchdowns. Or no, not my bad. It'd be 3 touchdowns, my bad. And then CJ Stroud's going to have 4 touchdowns himself with 400 yards.
All right. So, I am going with the Texans here. I absolutely am, going to say that CJ Stroud does a recovery. We will see not 1 but 2 touchdowns for Tank Dell. 2 touchdowns for Nico Collins. Plus, if Noah Brown even plays, he will have 2 touchdowns. Yes,
Ooh.
I am calling 6 tutties for CJ Stroud. And he might even go touchdown Oprah and throw a tutty for Mr. Robert Woods.
Or hell, throw a touchdown pass to Devin Singletary.
He's going to run one on the ground. It's going to be high scoring. This is going to be something else. This is going to be one that Calvin Ridley definitely takes the over on.
Ouch. All right. So, next!
Jalen's going to have,
do we want to skip this? It's the Saints and the Falcons.
No, we got to
skip.
Take care of the mid.
I want to trade this car in.
All right. It's a game where it might be Jameis Winston.
I trade this car in,
Jameis Winston versus Kyler Murray, pretty much. Oh wait, no, it's not Kyler Murray.
Wow, fuck that up. Desmond Ridder.
Well, tall. Okay, fine. Stretched Kyler Murray.
Desmond Ridder hasn't played it.
But he is announced as the starter.
Yeah. So, Ben, go ahead. Do you have a bold prediction?
No, he doesn't.
I agree with Tanner.
The Saints are winning. The Falcons are not going to win with Ridder in there or with Heineke in there. I don't care who you put in there. The Falcons aren't winning. They aren't playing their number 1 draft pick. Why aren't you playing your number 1 draft pick? This is why you're not winning games.
It's Atlanta.
Robinson is one of the
28-3 is still haunting them like a ghost. And
Where's Matt Ryan when you need him?
He's up in the booth.
Where's Matt Ryan?
He's in the booth.
He's in the booth. Because
I feel bad for anybody who would draft.
I will say this though, the Falcons won't need Matt Ryan because they'll win this game.
The Falcons are gonna win?
I think the Falcons are gonna win because it's famous.
Way cool.
It's famous Jameis. It's famous Jameis. The world famous turnover machine. You get a turnover. He's gonna have 8 turnovers on the day. A lot of them. He's gonna.
Hey, Cobra.
He's not gonna be able to.
Hey, Cobra.
His hands are gonna be so. His hands are gonna be so greasy with butter that they're just gonna slide out of his hands. 8 turnovers for famous Jameis. Ding, turnover. Ding, turnover. Ding, turnover. Ding, turnover. Ding, turnover.
Could you skip?
Cobra, I just got word. Roger Goodell expects you.
Join me in the bus,
Monday, Monday for the drug test. But no. So this is my. Well, Tyler, do you have a bold prediction?
He's skipping.
Are you skipping it? All right. Well, this is my.
I don't.
This is my big money game of the week. Because I see the New Orleans Saints whooping Falcon ass. All right. my bold prediction is Alvin Kamara has 2 touchdowns, 150 all-purpose yards, and that also, just a little bold prediction on the Saints here, that it's actually Jameis Winston is not going to be the one with the most passing yards. That's going to be Taysom Hill.
Ooh.
So, move it! Alright, to our third and final timeout. To basically take your time to go ahead and get up and stretch, grab a drink, get some snacks, use the bathroom, and then, basically for our third movie reference, feel the rhythm, feel the line,
of course
get
I
on
can't
up, it's Fulton time! Alright, thank you, Jack. Have a wonderful night.
Get up.
But yes.
That's the time!
Alright, so basically, now I will also say this during the wonderful timeout. You know, basically,
Ricky,
Will,
there you go, Sam. There you go, Sam.
Sam's got that one.
Yeah.
All right.
The previous one was definitely Bull Durham.
What?
What? Was it Bull Durham?
It was not Bull Durham. It was not Bull Durham.
What? What was the previous? What was the?
So, let me go back.
Was the second? Go back to the second reference.
We're gonna go back to the second reference. Stop thinking.
What?
Let things happen, and be the ball.
What?
Be the ball, Danny.
Caddyshack! Caddyshack.
And then number 1 is very easy. I was like, the price is wrong, bitch.
That's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, the first person to actually get one of them right. Actually, hold on. Did we?
No, no one answered in chat.
All right. Well, actually, Sam got Cool Runnings. So, as for that, since she got the first of that one right, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the bear. Feed the bear. So basically, Sam knows the rules with the bear. Basically, she gets to pick one of 9 little animal posts that I have. And we'll go ahead and feed the bear. So, babe, go ahead and, say what animal you want to go ahead and do. I gotta remember to tell Josh to go ahead and do the same. All right. I think a lot of people because I didn't put Danny on there. But that's your opinion, dude. Cover's like, did you really go ahead and reference the Big Lebowski there?
Are we ready?
Yes, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and add Sam's bunny.
And so now,
Now, it's the 4
guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? I hate to say it. Tank Bowl! As the Los Angeles Rams go into the stadium that Jake built, State Farm Stadium, to face the Arizona Cardinals. The Rams are favored by
half a point.
Half a point. So, Ben, do you have anything you would like to share with the class?
Not in this game. This game is complete trash.
All right. Cobra, do you have anything?
Yeah. The Rams are winning this one because Kyler Murray's going to be too busy playing the new shitty-ass reskinning of Call of Duty.
Okay. Tyler, you have anything?
Honestly, the fact that all I have is the Rams are going to win, and I think Carson won.
Basically, Sam, all I got to say is on that, it's basically the Rams just have to win.
Okay, so basically, what Sam's asking is how you get a half a point in football. Basically, you don't. With the Vegas spread, it's in order to eliminate what's called a push. All right.
That's the Vegas spread.
Where they think that the Rams are going to win by a point.
Yeah.
Which Not gonna lie, definitely the Rams would be on my parlay if I went ahead and gambled. Because there is going to be
Thank you, Tanner.
there's going to be a wonderful game from Kyron Williams as he makes his return from IR. He will go ahead and go off 150 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns.
Next,
go ahead. All right, as the Cleveland Browns versus the Denver Broncos. Basically, this game was also flexed. They got flexed back into a 1:00 game. All right, so basically we have the Browns versus the Broncos, which, not gonna lie, would have been the best of the 4:00 games.
to be fair,
I mean, yeah, like a lot of people, the one upcoming that I haven't talked about yet is gonna be, but Cleveland Browns versus Denver Broncos. Ben, take it away. What do you see? These guys are definitely holding things down defensively, both of them.
I see the Cleveland Browns winning, and I see them inching closer to clinching a playoff berth.
Not if the Steelers have anything to say about it. Because I have the Broncos winning. Broncos,
Anyway,
they're not going to have nothing.
The Broncos are riding riding momentum, despite the Browns signing the elite Joe Flacco. But I have the Broncos winning. What's going to happen is this is going to be a low scoring game. That is my bold prediction. This will be a low scoring game, but high amount of yards.
I kind of agree with that, honestly.
Majority of the points are going to be field goals. So
I agree.
I hope you have.
I kind of like that.
I hope you have a stiff drink because you're gonna be taking challenge shots for how many field goals you take. Tyler.
My bold prediction is the Denver Broncos are going to top the Cleveland Browns with the momentum they've been on. Russell Wilson's going to have probably a 250-yard game with 2 touchdowns. And Joe Flacco, when he plays, is going to have the same amount. I personally think the Denver Broncos have the better overall team. But despite, it's going to be a mid-scoring game, like 14-14 or something like that, going to that. But I don't see it scoring over 21, more than 27 points.
All right.
Okay, Ricky.
So, bold prediction. Bold prediction. No touchdowns.
Damn.
It is going to be all field goals affair.
Really?
As Will Lutz beats the Cleveland Browns on the last second field goal. From over 50 yards. They're mile high.
Okay.
Next.
I kind of respect that.
We have the Bills versus the Eagles.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is good.
Man,
like that.
Ricky.
And the line is only 3.5.
And Ricky, I had a rough night. I hate the fucking Eagles. Big Lebowski reference. I had to use it.
I mean, we're starting to reference sports movies here, so we're having fun. Yeah. So, basically, Ben, go ahead and tell us what you think about the Bills versus the Eagles at the link.
Ooh. I hate to do this to you guys, but I don't see the Bills beating the Eagles. I see Jalen Hurts running all over the Bills. Give Jalen Hurts an all-purpose of 450 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Oh,
He's
shit.
gonna hit him.
He's going to have the touch push working good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
I have the Bills winning.
Good night,
I have the Bills winning. Homer. Yeah, call me a Homer. But here's the thing. I understand. But I got to be a contrarian because I know you're going to say the Eagles. But I'm saying the Bills. Basically, Jalen Hurts is going to make some mistakes because of one man on defense, and that is Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver has been getting to the quarterback very effective. And with that, will cause Jalen Hurts to throw 3 interceptions One of them's at least a pick six. As the Bills win.
Quit stealing my crack.
Tyler, you're cracking.
Anyway, I'm going to disregard that statement. Anyway, the spread, I think the Eagles will easily kick the spread. I think the Eagles are going to kick the living shit out of the Bills. Josh Allen's still going to have a good game, but it's not going to be good enough for that Eagles offense. That Eagles offense is probably one of the best offense right now. Try stopping A.J. Brown and what's his face.
Kansas City
Jalen
did.
Hurts is going to have over 400 yards all purpose. He's going to have 300 yards passing. Kansas City did. But like I said, Jalen Hurts is here to stay, and they're going to kick the living shit out of the Buffalo Bills.
I'll at least get the
very smart money here is going with Philly. Only 3.5. The Buffalo Bills defense is hurt.
That's a low spread.
That is a very low spread.
Okay, why am I fading?
A very small, light spread. I mean, not gonna lie, it is. I can't believe it's not butter type spread. All right, it's nice and easy and goes on your toast. I am definitely putting this game on the parlay. I am having.
You put butter on your toes? Ew.
Not on my toes. Toast. You foot fetishist. All right, the low spread to say you need to put the crack down. Definitely. But, the Eagles against the woeful Buffalo Bills defense. If Buffalo was healthy, yes, this would be a great game, and this would actually be a decent line for a very healthy Buffalo Bills team. This ain't it. All right, yes, Buffalo, they kind of came out with a renewed energy after Joe Brady took over for Ken Dorsey. But, again, no Matt Milano, no Tre'Davious White. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are going to combine for 400 yards receiving. 400.
I kind of agree with that.
From a wide receiver combo.
Yards receiving.
Yep. Next. As the Kansas City Chiefs are favored by 9.5
to massacre the Las Vegas never should have left Oakland Raiders. It's a pass. Everyone's consensus Chiefs are beating the Raiders.
Wrong.
Oh.
Wrong.
All right, Ricky, speak.
Okay, not gonna lie. No, I am putting the Raiders on my parlay. All right.
Okay.
Reason why is because the Chiefs are weak.
Hey, Ricky, I got one more.
What you got? What you got?
Hey, Ricky, I got one more spot on the bus. You're joining me.
Oh, I mean, like, seriously, I put the drug test on it. I mean, Antonio Pierce has had the Raiders playing with heart. They only lost by a touchdown. Again, what is going on? Hello, Ari. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Billy Styles, 313. My name is Ricky. I am a variety Xbox gamer. I am also a streamer. I'm an avid fan of football. And that is what we are doing right now. It is the Social Sports Pad Podcast as we are talking about Week 11 in the NFL and looking ahead in Week 12 of the NFL. So pull up a chair, have some fun, and basically enjoy your sports ball. But yes, basically my thoughts are the Raiders are playing with loads and loads of heart right now. They may not beat the Kansas City Chiefs, but they will definitely beat that spread. So they will lose by less than 9.5 points. Definitely putting that money on it.
All right. Next.
So next game, we'll go to Sunday Night Football. We're almost done, guys. As the Baltimore Ravens, who are 8-3, are favored by 4.5 against the Los Angeles Chargers. So, Ben, go ahead and take it away. Kind of let us know what you think of the Ravens versus the Chargers.
The Ravens are gonna beat the Chargers. There's no doubt about it. Chargers are just.
The Chargers are boiling ass.
Honest, they're not a
They're
team.
just
they're
bad
just
right
joke.
now.
Yeah, they're just a joke.
Yep. Smoke weed every day.
They're not
420.
performing at all.
Yeah. Cobra, what do you say about the game?
Baltimore's winning, but defensively, they're not going to win. They're not going to, the offense is going to contribute, but the Ravens defense is going to win this game. Justin Herbert's going to throw 4 interceptions, as the San Diego Chargers just keep charging it.
Tyler. Anything?
I'm skipping. It's the Chargers versus. Baltimore Ravens are kicking the shit out of the Los Angeles Chargers.
Pretty much.
Justin Herbert's going to be benched. That's my bold prediction.
San Diego, boom, boom, boom,
No Chargers, no. They are definitely not winning this one. The Ravens are going to win by 2 scores, and my bold prediction is Gus Edwards is going to score 3 times in this game.
And finally, Monday Night Football.
Yep. Finally, yes. Monday Night Football is absolute ass. I'm surprised they didn't really flex this one, because apparently you can flex the Monday Night Football games now. This is the first
F
year.
in the chat, people. F in the chat.
F. As the Chicago Bears come into a rivalry game in US Bank Stadium to face the Minnesota Vikings. Skull!
Yes, everybody. All right.
Yeah.
There's a raid. Raid from Tyler Raid. It's a Tyler Raid. Yep. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, rating. Welcome, rating.
Oh, F, I guess. But yes, do you all see anything
I
in
have
this?
I have to rate it fast.
Right. So, Ben, do you see anything in this game?
No, pass.
No, pass? That's the last game. You gotta say something.
No.
Puff, puff, pass, sir. Puff, puff, pass.
I mean, I guess Josh Dobbs will have a bounce back game, and he'll actually do better and lead the Vikings to a win.
Colts?
That's about it. Yeah.
Just Vikings are winning because
I think we're good.
Can I speak? God damn you!
No.
Vikings will win because it will not be because of Josh Dobbs. It'll be because Justin Fields will be flailing around, wandering around like a chicken with his head cut off, because he will throw interceptions. He'll have some fumbles. He will just plain suck, as the Vikings get at least a pick 6 and 2 fumble 6s. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fucking loving it, right, Tanner?
All right. Tyler.
Scoop and score! I'm passing.
You're passing? All right, fine. All right, so I say the Minnesota Vikings win this game, but
pass. You know you want
the Bears will be leading until midway through the 4th quarter.
The Bears! Buster Brown and his Harry Hollyknockers.
Then the Bear. But now, so basically, I will say yes. Justin Fields and DJ Moore combined for about 250 yards between air and ground. So, Justin Fields on the ground and passes to DJ Moore will total 250 yards. But the Minnesota Vikings will cover the spread, and they will win in basically, shooting that up in half a quarter in the 4th quarter. All right. So with that, everybody, definitely that is come to the end of our program for this week. Definitely thank you to everybody, that came in. Thank you to Tyler and Ben always for, coming in and being co-hosts with me. Thank you to Cobra for being my brother and, being there with us. Thank you to Ari and to Tyler for the raids. Thank you guys, everybody. Definitely, Aiden is definitely saying that we are going to raid our wonderful friend, the Green Ghost. So definitely some special shout outs to everybody here. I definitely want to thank my mod team, Aiden and Sam. I know you guys are not the biggest pro football followers, but you guys do a wonderful job every time I stream. Thank you guys so very much for being a part of this channel. Tyler, Ben, thank you for being wonderful co-hosts as always. Cobra, thank you for everything that you do. For supporting it, and, everybody, we do this every Tuesday night, from like 6:30 all the way up until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. But yes, everybody, we are about to go spread some
Remember,
love.
guys, gamble responsibly.
Yep, basically,
please gamble responsibly.
Yeah, please gamble responsibly. And with it being the holiday season starting, basically.
Also, drink responsibly if you're going out.
Yep, absolutely. Tomorrow, where a lot of people are going and traveling and everything, please be safe in your travels. If you are going shopping, please make sure to shop responsibly and do not get into a fight. As always, evidence
because we don't need to see YouTube videos about it and laugh in your face.
Pretty much, basically, go ahead to fanatics.com, go to one of any of our affiliate sponsors.
Sleeves, Duke Cannon,
go
Dr.
to
Squatch.
Amazon. Go ahead and stay at home, shop from the comfort of your home.
Go get some of that Dr. Squatch, Duke's Cannon. What flavors you got? What other flavors you got, Cobra?
Oh my God, he's got a ton of the scents.
I've got the Budweiser soap. I've got Sawtooth. I've got Midnight Swim. Productivity. Productivity.
You have Sawtooth?
I have Sawtooth.
I've been trying to look for that one.
I have Sawtooth. I ordered it online, man.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically, with everybody, we are about to go ahead and go raid our wonderful friend Green Ghost. Sam, my love, can you go ahead and give us the raid message that we're going to go ahead and use when we go ahead and raid the wonderful Ghost? Basically, everybody, before we go ahead and do the raid, basically make sure you do copy and paste the raid message that my wonderful Sam is going to put on the stream, and when you go ahead and jump in the Ghost, make sure you throw that up on there and spread some love. All right, everybody,
embrace chaos.
Everybody.
Chaos back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
So, anywho.
Now, I mean, you can always replace the heart ones with the fire ones.
But, yeah. Anyway, this is Cobra. On behalf of Ricky, Tyler, and Ben, we are here to wish you a happy holidays, a good night, good week,
and always
a good season.
Good season.
Good season. Good season.
Yep. So basically, and also with everybody, just to kind of know, we do always raid when we go ahead and do our
good night, everyone.
Our streams. Good night, Cobes. So basically, everybody hang around. Sykes probably won't be able to do USC anymore. You'll definitely get there, my love. But yes, embrace the chaos, everybody. Embrace the chaos. So just waiting on that to raid over before I go ahead and end. Something else definitely I'm going to have to go ahead and look at is to see how our killed how our killed stream kind of affects everything.
I think it might be a perfect off.
Might be. But all right, have a good night, guys.